Duh! Hello, Megan! Hello, everyone. Welcome to Rob's Rogues, and today we are taking a look at Young Justice, Martian Manhunter, and Miss Martian, Alien Head Readers. Thought I'd have a little fun with the opening there. I just picked these up this morning from work. I was planning on doing Black Canary's Young Justice review and a couple other figures that I have, and decided to stop at my local Walmart and saw these 2-packs. So this is the Wave 2 of the Young Justice 2-packs in the 4-inch line that Mattel are coming out with. And as you can see, for the first time in a 4-inch line, we are getting a Collect and Connect figure. I'm curious to how big the Collect and Connect figure is. I know he's going to be a bigger figure than the Mentors or the adult figures. He may be pushing 6 inches, which would be kind of cool that we're getting a 4-inch scale figure body type that's going to be approximately 6 inches tall. We'll have to see once we get a couple of the pieces out. And we'll take a look at the other part of the package here. And we'll raise the camera up just ever so slightly. And here you can we'll check out the write-up on Martian Manhunter and Miss Martian. Stranded on Earth, John Jones of Mars became the hero Martian Manhunter. Decades later, Jones went home, then returned to Earth, unaware his niece, Megan Moores, had stowed away, ready to shapeshift into Earth girl Megan Morris and heroine Miss Martian. Kind of a odd little write-up right there. But the other figures in this wave, we have, of course, Martian Manhunter and Miss Martian, Ra's al Ghul and Cheshire, Flash and Kid Flash, and buy all 3 to make the Collect and Connect Amazo figure, which I think this is very cool that they are keeping the Collect and Connect feature going on in the Young Justice. Of course, as you can see here in the background, we have the Hall of Justice that we are slowly working on completing here. All 3 of these figures were in my local Walmart. I wish I could have purchased all 3 of them. All 3 of the Collect and Connect figures. Of course, as I've stated before, here is Flash and Kid Flash. So this will be the 5th Kid Flash that we will receive from the Young Justice wave, or whole series. This is exactly the same as this guy right here. You're just getting the Flash and getting the Collect and Connect. No difference whatsoever with this Kid Flash, which is kind of a bummer. I'd almost wish they wouldn't have given us this Kid Flash in the single figure, maybe given the stealth suit only, and then get the standard costume right here. With this packaging, just because of my new camera not being able to edit really well, normally I've been doing the unboxing ahead of time, but with the 2-pack figures, there's no tape, twist ties, or anything to the package. For a theft reason from stores, it's really kind of easy to grab these figures. But hey, I'm not encouraging that, but everything slides out very easy. And I was curious if we got any display stands. Batman and Robin came with a display stand. Apparently, Miss Martian and Martian Manhunter do not come with display stands as I drop it. So this one has to be for Amazo. But the figures come, hopefully, right out of here without making too much of a racket. Okay, it's a little loud. I apologize for that. I thought they were going to be easy like Batman and Robin. They would just slip right out. Okay, it is going to be a little harder. I apologize for all that. Okay. So that's all for the package as I drop more of Amazo here. Taking a look at it, the picture that is here on the front, I'm wondering if it's the same size. Yes. So this is going to be the size that Amazo is. As you can tell, he's literally head and shoulders taller than Martian Manhunter. And of course, if you put the teens in there, he is also very much taller. So here's the legs of Amazo. This is going to be a very cool figure. So put them off to the side. More collect and connect pieces. Let's bring in the Hall of Justice here. And we'll take a look at Martian Manhunter. Very cool figure. Again, Martian Manhunter sports the new body molded style where the figures stand upright, their legs are bent, their feet are bent correctly. They have the new sculpted hands, although it looks like his hand is turned out a little bit. He has the soft plastic cape. And his head has a surprisingly good range of motion. Let's get a good look at the head sculpt here. I'm really digging the figure. This is more of the Young Justice's take on Martian Manhunter, giving him a full suit as opposed to having a shirtless Martian Manhunter. I'm really liking the line of figures here. I wasn't sure, again, I think I'd said before how many of the figures I was going to get initially, but once the collect and connect pieces came around for the Hall of Justice, there's no way I could pass up getting a Hall of Justice. And these figures have actually been pretty good, so I was disappointed in myself that I never got on the JLU bandwagon, and now I kind of feel like I've gotten a second chance with doing some DC heroes just through the Young Justice line, so I'm liking them quite a bit. And the figure that I have been hoping we're going to release as a single figure, but we've finally gotten her as a 2-pack is, hello, it's Megan. Very, very nice figure. One of the few women that we have in the line. Matter of fact, she's only the second one. Black Canary is just over here. But Miss Martian is a very, very nice looking figure. Same soft pliable cape. Very much like Speedy here. The skirt, or in this case for Roy, the tunic, is a separate molded on piece. So it looks like they just took basically the same thing here, straightened out the flap here, and changed the belt. But they have peg holes. So it looks like they both have peg holes. The display stand could have worked, but I believe they are giving the display stand for Amazo. But there's only one display stand, but there's that. Much like Batman and Robin, for Miss Martian and Martian Manhunter, the range of motion that they have only goes so far because of their cape and the way the cape is sculpted. And I'm okay with that. I like the way the cape is draped over the shoulder. I know in the 6-inch line of the Batman we're getting, the cape is going to be the exact same way. It's going to be draped over the shoulder. So that may be a little bit of a bummer. But for this 4-inch line, I think it's going to work just fine because all the heroes are basically just going to be standing here on the Hall of Justice base. So since we have Miss Martian here, hopefully we can get her stand. She has very, very small feet. If you could see that in comparison to Martian Manhunter because of the boots here. We'll bring up her boyfriend in the show, Superboy. And then we'll bring up the other, of course, everybody's going to fall here, which, like I've said before, is the only downside to this line. The figures do not want to stand very well on their own. They do a lot of extra posing and propping and bending of feet, which is the only bummer, but this is still a very, very good line. You just have to make sure that they're standing on a nice flat base, which I apparently cannot do. The longest part of this review might be just trying to get them to stand correctly. Hopefully Superboy can hold his girlfriend up here. And there's Robin and Kid Flash. So, out of all the figures, the core of the group is basically here. Even though in the show, Speedy had decided to leave the group before Miss Martian came. So the only figure we're missing yet is Artemis. And she has not been listed anywhere in a single pack or a 2-pack anywhere across the board, which is kind of disappointing if you ask me. We are getting her, or she is already out in the 6-inch line, which I think is cool that we're getting a 6-inch figure. Not sure if I'm going to be going too much into the 6-inch figures from the Young Justice. I'd really like to. I know I'll definitely get Batman. Red Arrow I might pick up. Speedy's alternate there. So it'll be kind of curious to see where the Young Justice line goes. No other figures in the single packs have been announced, just the 2-pack for Amazo. So this will pretty much end this review right here. We're going to go on to some more. One more from the Young Justice that I have, another Collect and Connect piece for the Hall of Justice. And we'll see how long it takes me to pick up the other set of the 2-packs for Amazo, to put Amazo's legs on the rest of his body. So as always, this is Rob for Rob's Rogues, and today we've been taking a look at let's get them out of here real quick. We've been taking a look at Martian Manhunter and Miss Martian. And as always, this is Rob for Rob's Rogues signing off, saying we will see you guys next time.